What would you do if you had $44 billion? Would you buy almost all NBA teams? Would you buy the 10 most valuable football clubs in the world, or maybe you would rather buy Twitter or Facebook? We all live hoping that one day we'll see our dreams come true and we invest our energy in our goals, but frankly speaking, no matter how hard you work, chances are you'll never have the opportunity to manage $1 billion, let alone $40 or $50 billion. However, $50 billion for some people is what $50,000 is for you. Elon Musk bought Twitter and he showed the world that the sky is the limit.
Freebird. Elon Musk has officially taken over control of Twitter, ending months of legal disputes with a $44 billion check he cut. He is bringing big changes on day one. He fired the social media giant's top 3 executives who were reportedly escorted out of the building.
Elon Musk has defended his decision to sack thousands of staff at Twitter without warning. The world's richest man bought the social media platform last week. He tweeted to say that he was forced to make the cuts because Twitter was losing nearly $4 million a day. Mr. Musk also attempted to allay concerns about the spread of hate speech, saying Twitter's commitment to content moderation remained unchanged. But President Biden has said the tycoon has bought an outfit that spews lies across the world. Many big firms have paused their advertising on Twitter, while uncertainty about its content controls remain.
Elon, looking good, Elon.
Excuse us, guys. Excuse us. Thank you. Excuse us, thank you.
Anything new happening with Twitter? Anything new happening? Elon right here, Elon. Can I get some love over here, Elon?
He claims free speech is one of the most cherished values in his life, and time will show what Twitter future holds with him as a chief twit. When Elon is not thinking about investing money in something, he spends time trying to solve some of the deepest philosophical questions the humankind has ever faced. Once he tried to explain what he thinks about the idea that we live in a simulation.
So the idea is, right, any sufficiently advanced civilization could create a simulation that's like our existence, and so the theory follows that maybe we're in the simulation. Have you thought about this? And
a lot.
Are we
even in hot tubs? So much so it had to be banned from a hot tub.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not the sexiest conversation.
Are we in? Are we in?
I mean, I think here's, the strongest argument for us being in a simulation, probably being in a simulation, I think is the following. That 40 years ago, we had Pong, like 2 rectangles and a dot. That was what games were. Now, 40 years later, we have photorealistic 3D simulations with millions of people playing simultaneously, and it's getting better every year. And soon we'll have virtual reality, we'll have augmented reality. If you assume any rate of improvement at all, then the games will become indistinguishable from reality, just indistinguishable. Even if that rate of advancement drops by 1,000 from what it is right now, then you just say, okay, well, let's imagine it's 10,000 years in the future, which is nothing in the evolutionary scale. So given that we're clearly on a trajectory to have games that are indistinguishable from reality, and those games could be played on any set-top box or on a PC or whatever, and there would probably be, billions of such, computers or set-top boxes, it would seem to follow that the odds that we're in base reality is 1 in billions.
So
tell me what's wrong with that argument.
Is the answer yes?
The argument is probably. But I just like, is there a flaw in that argument?
I mean, someone.
I'm not sure what the error.
No. The argument makes sense. So the assumption then is that somebody beat us to it, and this is a game.
No. There's a 1 in billions chance that this is base reality.
Oh, okay. What do you think?
Well, I think it's 1 in billions.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean, that seems to be like clearly what the, you know, what it suggests.
Right.
And actually, I mean, arguably, we should hope that that's true, because otherwise, if civilization stops advancing, then that may be due to some calamitous event that erases civilization. So maybe we should be hopeful that this isn't simulation, because otherwise,
Because they could reboot it.
well, otherwise, either we're going to create simulations that are indistinguishable from reality, or civilization will cease to exist.
Some people on social media half-jokingly predict that Elon will buy all social media one by one and that in the end he will buy the simulation program that runs the world. Given his genius mind, conspiracy theorists believe he will either buy the simulation program or hack it. And then he could redesign its codes and make the world a better place, or simply reverse the Big Bang and put an end to the simulation.